way to start that is. What a way to start. Did you see he was wrapped up in tape that said caution? In other words, it's almost like a warning. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So a while back I reacted to and analysed 2 songs by NF, and I was subsequently told that NF has got a massive catalogue and that really there's a journey to be had by working your way through that catalogue. Now, I've been contemplating sort of picking out some songs in that journey, but it felt like the best way to really get to know NF, to piece together the different pieces of his music, would be to work through everything. And so that's what I'm going to do. 2 songs at a time. I am going to work through the NF journey. If you want to see my reactions to all of NF songs, if it's going to take probably 6 months, then subscribe, and I'm hoping to release a video sort of like once a week. Today I've gone for Intro and All I Have. I know that Mansion comes between them, but I've already done a reaction video to Mansion, and so we're going to go for Intro and All I Have. Hope you enjoy the journey with me. I'm looking forward to it myself. What a way to start that is. What a way to start. Did you see he was wrapped up in tape that said caution? In other words, it's almost like a warning to those in his social environment, like, be careful of me. I bet it's like a be careful of me, I'm broken sort of thing that's going on there. Protect yourself from me, I'm the danger here. What a wicked start to the song.
I'm looking like I'm gonna get it, you probably don't get it. I come in your house with a microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm still gonna kill it, you know what the deal is. I never know chillin' when I'm in the building, and F is a monster, I am a villain. My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. You better get back, I don't write any filler. I write what I feel and I'm feeling a million, so you better be quiet, you hear it? I'm about to lose it, I'm on a whole different level of music. Don't treat me like I have no clue how to do this. You better rethink what you're thinking and move. Now picture me writing when I was a kid trying to make it in music. I think it is crazy. I spend all my money on studio time trying to get on my music so people could play it. Keep it 100, my music was terrible. Learn to get better the more that I made.
Right, I gotta stop it. So, I love the intensity of the rapping, right? But I can't hear the lyrics, and so I'm gonna have to come off this video, and I'm gonna have to go onto YouTube and type in Intro NF lyrics. Intro NF lyrics. There was no option to get lyrics into this video. I did try. So apologies. Right, Intro NF lyrics, here we go. Right. I'm guessing now though, because I can't see the videography, but never mind.
I'm looking like I'm gonna get it, you probably don't get it. I come in your house with a microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm still gonna kill it, you know what the deal is. I never know chillin' when I'm in the building, and F is a monster, I am a villain. My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. You better get back, I don't write any filler. I write what I feel and I'm feeling a million, so you better be quiet, you hear it? I'm about to lose it, I'm on a whole different level of music. Don't treat me like I have no clue how to do this. You better rethink what you're thinking and move. Now picture me writing when I was a kid trying to make it in music. I think it is crazy. I spend all my money on studio time trying to get on my music so people could play it. Keep it 100, my music was terrible. Learn to get better the more that I made. Go back to my Moments album. Most of you people, you probably don't know what I'm saying. Hold up, what you witnessing now? Don't try to figure me out. I grab on that microphone, jump in the crowd. They was laughing at me. Who they laughing at now? I laugh at myself. Some people they looking like wow. The moment you told me that you was a rapper, I couldn't believe it. You believe it now? Step in the booth and I'm murdering. You never heard of a rapper that killer like I do. I sleep on the couch in the studio, stay up till 3 in the morning and write till I get more. The moment I wake up, I feel like I don't even sleep and I'm ready to put on my record.
Oh, what a start to the song. It's so intense, isn't it? A few things that I'm picking up from it. One, this is a throw it in someone's face sort of song, isn't it? This is a, you said I couldn't do this and yet here I am doing it. So there's got to be a certain sense of satisfaction there, but also a certain sense of anger. I wonder who those people were that told him that he wasn't going to make it or that he couldn't do this. But the other thing that's going on for me here is his commitment to it. He's not an accident at NF. It looks like he's been doing this for a really long time. He's been writing for a really long time. He's been early hours for a really long time. This isn't like some God-given talent, you know, as talented as he is. This is really about hard work and graft and passion, and probably what is fueling some of his behavior is this need to, or this will to prove people wrong. And I get that. Wicked, loved it.
Maybe you burned it, but either way, I'm gonna wreck it. Look at the industry, look what it did to me. You'll never make it if you never grind. You put a whole lot of money into it, you better be ready to give it your time. Look at the best of years of my life, and I promise you I've been giving it mine. Try to keep up with this, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back. I'm one of a kind. Music is changing, no way to tame this. I am an artist. Look what I painted. Hang up the caution tape, I'm dangerous. Does anyone know where my brain is? Rappers are comfortable.
Ooh, so maybe that caution tape thing was to do with the type of artist he is and how, I don't know what his way to music was, but it obviously wasn't the traditional route, because I think he sort of made it big through YouTube, and so he's almost like created a whole other pathway for musicians relative to, you know, going via a studio and having a lot of people tell you what you can and can't do. And maybe that is dangerous. Maybe studios and music industry folk are scared by people like NF because they're no longer needed. They're no longer a middleman in the music industry that can make a lot of money off individuals. Those individuals can just go and set themselves up on YouTube and release their music. It's cool. It's cool.
When they're famous, but I really don't care what your name is, and I really don't care if I'm nameless. Y'all just driving around. I know what my lane is. Hockey, not competitive. This is a job for me. It's adrenaline. Don't try to box me, and I am Mayweather. Come in the ring, my punches are way better. I never drink, but I live in these bars. The moment you blink is the moment you lost. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think? I'm breaking your car. I'm on top of it.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? So yeah, you can see him looking upwards, right? You can see him looking upwards at rappers that have made it probably via the traditional route, and it's almost like he's coming for them. Like, and he says he's competitive. It's fighting talk. This, it's like, it's almost like saying to those people, do you think you're special because you're up there on top right now? Nah, we don't exist in a meritocracy where people get to the places that they get to purely by talent. It's about networks and who you know, and you know how marketable you are and how malleable you are and all those sort of things. So if people have made it, they've made it via a combination of those things. And he's saying, you know, I don't respect you for that. I don't think you're better than me because you happen to be on top earning loads of money. I'm better than you, and I can prove it. I love it. I love that sort of sentiment.
Wake up the neighborhood, rap in your yard, and carry the speakers up under my heart, so you can sleep in on me, I'm at large. No, but the jokes, I ain't joking, you come in the session with me, I'ma show you what dope is, and when I say dope, I ain't talking about smoking, I'm talking about music that has an emotion. I look at this mic, it's part of my family, take it away, I'm coming to find you. I've been through a lot of my life, and it's hard to get people to listen when no one's behind you. And then Capital came in the picture and gave me a shot, and look at it now, I look at the team I'm dealing with, these people ain't playing around. Looking back, I got a lap, I was in a whole different place a year ago. I look at the math, I look at the map, and thank you God, I swear it's a miracle. And I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. But man, this track was beautiful. The least I can do if I murder a beat is take the time to go to his funeral.
That was wicked. Alright, so my NF journey has begun with intro. There's a guy, he's got fire in his belly. He's been working hard for a really long time to try and get his music out there, and he thinks he's offering something that's got emotion and got meaning to it relative to just tokenistic music industry stuff. And he hasn't gone the traditional route, and he's looking at those that have, and he's thinking, I'm better than you and I can prove it. It's wicked start. Right, we're going to go straight on to where are we now? We're going to go straight on to All I Have. Alright, here we go.
All I ever wanted was somebody to hear me, and all I ever wanted was somebody to feel me. And everybody wanna tell me that I'm out of my head when I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap out, welcome to the rap house. Rap out where I live till I pass out. Blackout, everybody keep on wondering if I still rap now. Are you serious? Anybody out there hearing this? Yo, I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'ma leave like that, period. You sniff lines, I'll write lines. You've now entered in my mind, and you better get ready cause you might find I'm from a different place in my kind. It's a little bit different than yours. Quit snoring, hip-hop isn't dead. It's just been in the morning from the moment I quit recording. Quick record this, listen, I'm warming up and you're misinformed. If you think that I'm slipping up, this ain't sick enough, then I'll skip the chorus. I've been here, ain't nobody heard of me. Yeah, I'ma turn this beat to a murder scene. I don't live for the world, I live for the king, I live for the king. Focus, wrote this with emotion. It's hard to get a break when the doors ain't open. It's hard to get a shot when the gun ain't loaded. And it's hard to make a living when nobody wanna notice. Hold it, what am I, insane? Maybe playing crazy. You put me in a room with a mic, you will not restrain me. You do what you wanna, but you can't contain me. Lazy is not a character trait of mine. Don't wait in line. This is the current condition of my state of mind. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel.
Is he singing? I didn't know NF sung. How interesting, eh? How interesting. NF is a singer as well as a rapper. Interesting. Thus far with this song, what I'm getting is that he's driven to make it. He's going to give it all the effort, all the time. You know, he's committed to making it. And I know it's a good example, isn't it? Like, I would show my son not perhaps these songs, but would try and give him the essence of these songs, that drive, that will to try and make something happen that is important to oneself. And that takes commitment and time, and it takes the ability to keep going when nobody else believes you. So that's what I'm sensing right now. In this journey, we're at a place where NF is just being driven to get stuff out there. There's nothing particularly sort of emotion. There's not like a load of hurt that I'm seeing or anything at the moment. I know that sort of stuff will come, and of course Mansion happened between these, and that was a load more intense with regards to emotion. And I think that's probably important, right? Because there's been loads of rappers out there that do these sort of songs, you know, like these, like, "Do you know how good I am" songs, but not a lot of rappers really like talk about the real stuff and are authentic in the way that they rap and talk about topics that are meaningful to real human beings out there, which is what Mansion was. All right, let's go.
This is all I have, all I have. All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Waiters, this my calling and not father. Maybe I should just not bother. Go back to that 9 to 5, but I am not a quitter, so quit that. I never been a killer, but I guarantee I kill track. Put him in the coffin, lost it. Rip that, trying to make an impact in rap. Is that insane? Well, I guess so. Rap though, but it give me that pencil, and you ain't never gonna make it. It's all go back to that 9 to 5, but I am not a quitter, so quit that. I never been a killer, but maybe I should just not bother. Go back to that 9 to 5, but I am not a quitter, so quit that. I never been a killer, but
oh, so that's interesting, isn't it? That maybe go back to 9 to 5. That'll be as in a voice that will. Like, the thing is, if people doubt you for long enough, soon enough you're going to doubt yourself. And it seems like people were doubting him for a long time, and yet somehow he managed to like have that belief in his ability to do something special, which is sort of like a core. It's a core prerequisite, isn't it, for doing something special, is that unwavering belief that one has got something to offer.
guarantee I kill track. Put him in the coffin, lost it. Rip that, trying to make an impact in rap. Is that insane? Well, I guess so. Rap though, but it give me that pencil, and you ain't never gonna make it. It's all mental. I am in a place where I can't let go. I still work a job and do this, and y'all know what's stupid. I thought all you had to do was get a record deal and yo things start.
Did he? So he still worked a job while he was obviously working on this. What were those jobs? Answer in the comments. What did NF do whilst he was trying to make it as a rapper?
But that's not the case, because most of the time the artists you hear, you keep on thinking that artist is new, but that artist has probably been at it for years. Yeah, in the back of my mind thinking, am I wasting my time dreaming? And I ain't got no money in my wallet, but I guarantee no way that I ain't gonna leave this. I need this, I swear to y'all, I need this. And this hip hop's in my veins, if you cut me, I'ma bleed it. And yo, what you think I write raps for no reason? No. Take my pain and I put them in a song. Ever since them pills, they took my mind. I've been a different person. Don't try to predict my verses. What you're hearing now.
I take my pain and put them in a song. Okay, cool. So here he is, sort of like pretty aware of the fact that writing is an outlet for him. It's a catharsis. It's a way of sort of making sense of the world and getting stuff out there. I'll tell you what's a better way of dealing with pain than a lot of the other ways that we deal with pain. Most of us deal with pain by drinking alcohol or doing drugs or eating 10 tubs of Ben and Jerry's. This seems like a good way of trying to deal with that pain. And it says, ever since them pills, they took my mum. I wonder what that means. I don't know the history there. But I guess I'll find out, right? I guess I'll find out from the journey. And then he says he's been a different person. So something's gone on with his mum. And he's been a different person since. I like that. I like that. People hold on to the concept of personality as if it's a fixed thing across time that is impervious or isn't affected by the things that happen in our life. And yet here's NF with real talk, right? Which is, if bad stuff happens, you're not the same person you were before. I noticed this in myself, you know. My wife says that a while back I was a little bit like a little puppy dog around the place. I'm not a puppy dog anymore. Some stuff's happened, you know, and now I'm a different person. And that's okay. That's okay, because I understand. I don't mourn that. I understand our personalities, or the way how we hold ourselves as a human being, as being an evolving thing that's affected by what's going on around us. So he's a different person after that happened. And to be honest with you, he's the sort of person that has turned into NF, right? Without that happening, we wouldn't have all these songs, and we wouldn't have this artist who's got, you know, authenticity to him.
Try to predict my verses. What you're hearing now is me. Whether I'm in front or behind that curtain, I stand behind these words. I'm a Christian, but I'm not perfect. Don't tell me to calm down, I'm calm now. Listen, I'm just working. Yeah, it might take a minute to get it, but once you get it, everything will be crystal clear. I don't think they see my vision here. I don't think they see my vision here. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. Oh, this is all I have, all I have. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. Oh, this is all I have, all I have. Oh, yeah. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. Oh, yeah. All I have, all I have. Don't tell me that this isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. This is all that I have. This is all that I have.
Don't tell me that this isn't how I feel. I love that. I love that. I wonder if he's had a lifetime of people trying to tell him what he feels, and he says, you know, I feel this way, and they're like, no, you don't feel that way. And people don't realize how invalidating that is, to have someone tell you how you feel. You know how you feel. You don't need someone else to tell you how you feel. Just like a point of note for people out there, if someone's telling you how they feel, just listen. And if it's bad, just say, sounds rubbish what you feel. Don't tell them they don't feel that way. We do it to protect ourselves, right? We do it because if we see someone that feels a particular way, especially if the way they feel is in pain and they're suffering, we don't want that to be the case, and so we want to take their suffering away. And the way that we do it is by denying the feeling that they're having. It's just not the way to go about it. So the intention is good, just the way of or the advice just isn't so good. All that I have, he's sort of like saying, is he saying all that I have is this is the me that has had these experiences? All that I have are these feelings that inside me that I need to write, and my love of writing and rapping and music combined with my drive to make it. This is it. This is me. This is what I have. Yeah, it's cool. I'm getting a sense of him. Yeah, he's angry at maybe at the music industry. He's driven to make it. He loves writing. He loves rapping. And he thinks that his job is to rap and sing about real stuff. Is to write down what's going on inside him and put that on the outside, like he said in those lyrics, for people to see. Because there's an authenticity and a realness and a magic that happens when artists do that. All right, well, a start to the journey. So I have done intro, and now I've done all I have. Next week I'm going to do the next two on the list, which I haven't seen yet. Wonder where he goes and on this journey next. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see me go through this this journey of NFs. I really like the fella. Like, you'll notice that the videos that I have with the most views are not the NF videos, but I think that he's got such depth, as well as being talented. But I just think the messages in his songs will be of interest to me, and so that's why I'm committed to doing this journey. Alright, okay, take care. I'm going to stop rambling now. Bye bye.